I want to say hello and welcome to every one of you. You've been invited here to celebrate Luke and Zinzile because they desire to renew the wedding vows they spoke to one another 5 years ago. Today is a celebration of their love that, with thanks and praise to God, has grown and deepened over the last 5 years. Whether you were at City Hall when they first said, "I do," or you've more recently gotten to know Luke and Zinzile, your presence here on this day means the world to them. And they want to thank each one of you.
Zinzile, 5 years ago, when we committed ourselves to each other for life, there were many possible futures before us. Amidst the uncertainty, one thing I was sure of is that I love you. I knew what that meant then, but I believe that over the past 5 years, I have learned to love you better. You are as radiant, talented, hardworking, and thoughtful as the day we met. Who couldn't love that? But I am equally committed to loving you when you are sad and grieving, when you are upset and want to shout, and when you are stressed, checked out, and just here. Because I love you in all the easy ways and all the hard ways means that I love you completely. When you seek comfort, I am yours. When you seek joy, I am yours. When you just need a little peace and quiet, I am yours. And if you ever have a bad day or a bad moment, and you find yourself asking who in this world sees you, who understands you, who loves you, just remember, I do.
I love you. My love, I am so honored to be standing here with you in front of our loved ones after 7 years together and 5 years being married. As much as I hate to admit it, there was a time long, long ago when I would wonder about my future partner. What would they look like? What would they do? Where do they come from? And of course, as I grew older, that became a thought. And I was taught the 7 B's by my family, which is books before boys, because boys bring babies. But I must say, younger Zinzile would be very, very happy. 7 years ago, it started the way all great modern love stories begin, with a swipe right. Shout out to Bumble. You had written in your bio, if you're pretty and interesting, chances are I am pretty interested. And I thought to myself, well, that's quite bold. And I like to think, as time went on and we met in person, you were very impressed with my wit. And then you got to see just how pretty and interesting I am. 5 years ago, we got married in a courthouse during a global pandemic. There were 6 people in the room with us and so many more watching through a screen. It wasn't the wedding we imagined, but it was a marriage we chose with certainty, and that certainty has carried us through today. We have lived a lot of life together. We've navigated a pandemic, 1 World Cup with another one on the way, 6 Super Bowls, and many wild and Vikings wins and losses that you and I would want to visit emotionally. We have known joy, grief, growth, change, and the quiet, ordinary moments that somehow end up meaning the most. Through it all, you have loved me as I am, with no hesitation, and that has been one of the greatest gifts of my life. One of my favorite adventures has been taking you home to meet my family. Watching you step into my world, my culture, my people, and to do so with such openness and ease. You didn't just visit. You belonged, you listened, you learned, and you laughed with us. I have always admired your hunger to understand people and cultures beyond your own. I saw it through the stories you told me about your time in China. But seeing it firsthand with my own family was something else entirely. In that moment, I knew I had chosen well. Is everything good?
Keep going.
There is someone who is not here with us today, but whose presence we feel deeply. I lost my mother in 2016 in this very month. She never had the chance to meet you, and for a long time, December has been very heavy for me. It carried more grief than celebration. But I know, without a doubt, that she would have been proud. Proud that her daughter found somebody so loving, so open-hearted, so deeply kind and incredibly smart. Proud that I found a partner whose family has welcomed me fully and genuinely as their own. Luke, thank you for making a month that used to be so hard into one I can celebrate. Thank you for helping me carry both grief and joy in the same breath. You are my safe place, my laughter, my calm. You make the world feel less overwhelming and more possible. You challenge me, support me, and remind me of who I am when I forget. With you, I have learned that love does not need to be loud, to be powerful. It can be steady, it can be patient, it can feel like home. Stando Sami, my heart. I promise to never forget the sheer magic that is. That in a world full of billions of people, separated by thousands of miles, an ocean, and 2 continents, somehow I found you. I've loved you for 7 years, and I will love you for 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 more.
Dear God, help them to remember when they first met and the strong love that grew between them. Help them love in practical ways so that nothing can divide them. May their words be kind and their thoughts gracious. May they remain humble enough to ask for forgiveness and wise enough to freely give. Amen. It is my exceptional honor and delight to once again announce to all of us gathered here that Luke and Zinzile are husband and wife. May God bless you always. Now, go ahead and lock lips.
Love is patient, and tonight their patience has paid off. And we are here to celebrate their 5 years of marriage and their I-dos with all of you.
This is a big deal for me. I could never walk in my sister's shoes. She was amazing. And this is such a big deal for me to stand here and speak for her because she's not here to speak for herself. Zinzi, I'm so proud of you. The whole family is so proud of you. We're so proud of the choices you've made, the choices you've made to educate yourself, the choices you've made to make good friends and surround yourself with people who love you, and the biggest choice of all, the choice you've made to be with Luke. And Luke, I just want to tell you right now that you are like a son to me. You're like a grandson to my mom, and that's a very big deal. And when you came to Zimbabwe and we traveled with you, my whole family just embraced you. And that's a testament to the people who raised you. You're really a wonderful person. And I'm so happy to be here to witness the celebration that's 5 years in the making.
But what I most appreciate about Zinzile is how happy she makes my brother. She's brought out a playfulness and goofiness in him that I haven't seen anyone else evoke. And as his brother, that's something I truly cherish. Well, I should wrap up this speech before Luke catches too many grammatical errors. So I will ask that everyone please raise their glass and cheers to this long overdue celebration of Luke and Zinzile.
Thank you.
So 4 years inseparable, 12 years of loving each other from a distance, and now 2 years on from that layover that led us here at 30, still young. After 18 years of friendship, I get to celebrate you in the most beautiful way. It's been an honor to grow into womanhood with you and to become sisters along the way. Luke, thank you for being a safe and steady anchor in Zinzile's life.